Here we go into Module 6. This week, we're going to be talking about the value of understanding the social sciences. As you read in your module overview, we live in a world with numerous problems and challenges. The first step to solving these problems is to understand them, and we do that by gathering and analyzing information. Knowledge can be gained through the cycle of asking and answering questions. This creates a sort of ripple effect, like dropping a rock into water. After one question is answered, a second question is created. Then as that one is answered, another question is created, and it continues. As a social scientist perpetually asks questions, more and more is learned about human behavior, and quality of life can improve. You don't need to be a social scientist to apply this information that you've learned in this course. Social sciences can help you in many areas of your life. The social sciences can help you ask meaningful questions about the world around you, your place and culture in society, and even about yourself. When you start asking questions, you can identify better ways to solve problems in your workplace, your schools, your neighborhood, your relationships, your family, and even your government systems. Social science research has also contributed to social movements. Examples of social movements can be traced back to Parisian students in France rebelling against the monarchy for unfair treatment of the poor back in June of 1832. If you have ever read or seen Les Miserables by Victor Hugo, then you know this story. In America in the 1960s, there was a wave of protests. These protests for the civil rights movement, the anti-Vietnam War movement, the women's rights movement, the gay rights movement, and the environmental movement all led to social change. These are examples of social movements. These movements started with the identification of a social issue, problem, question, or injustice that was perceived as a reason to start a new idea or to ask a question. Even those outside the social sciences participated in these movements. It became something more than a social science question looking for answers. This week, you only have one submitted assignment, and that is your Module 6 discussion board. In your initial post to the Module 6 discussion board, you're going to think about some challenge, opportunity, event, or issue that affects your community. And then you're going to talk about how having a knowledge of the social sciences affects how you understand that issue or how you act. You'll also talk about the responsibility, if any, of citizens to be informed about the social sciences and how that could influence how current global challenges or questions are approached. You will find a sample initial post in the Module 6 discussion board if you would like to take a look at it. Your initial post to this discussion board is due by 11:59 p.m. in your time zone on Thursday. For your 2 response posts, you'll talk about the perspectives your peers offered that you hadn't previously considered regarding the value of a population having knowledge of the social sciences. You will also share other ways that being more informed about the social sciences could help your peers understand or act on the community issues they identified. Your 2 response posts are due by 11:59 p.m. in your time zone on Sunday. As always, there will be announcements with additional details on these assignments, so please be sure to watch for those. That is your only submitted assignment for this week. You also have the 6-2 project preparation that asks you to take a look at your final project due next week. You may choose to begin working on that assignment this week, but it's not required. Don't forget, if you have any questions, I'm here to help. You can email me at r.enco@snhu.edu, or you can post your question in the General Questions discussion board. Have a terrific week, everyone. I'm here if you need me for anything.